Hi everyone, we're going to work through section 3.3 today on this recording. So we're talking about long division, and when we're dealing with long division, the first thing you want to do is put the terms of both the dividend and the divisor in descending order from the highest power to the lowest power. Then you're going to divide first term into first term and get your quotient for that. You're going to multiply that by the divisor. Okay, you're going to subtract, and then you're going to repeat the process. Let's look at an example. Okay, so my x plus 3 is divided into x squared plus 10x plus 21. So what I'm actually doing is, what is my first term divided by my first term? Remember, when you're dividing, that you subtract the exponents, so you get x. That is your first quotient. Now you need to take that quotient times the x plus 3 that you're dividing by. That gives us x squared plus 3x. But remember, we're subtracting, which means we need to change our signs, okay? Because otherwise people forget to distribute that negative. And my air server disconnected again. The iPad keeps disconnecting the internet, and when it does that, I lose connection of my screen. Okay. So as we look, the first terms cancel, and 10x plus a negative 3x gives us 7x and plus 21. Now I have to divide first term by first term again, and I get 7. So again, that goes in my quotient, and then I have to take that times my x plus 3 and subtract. Again, remember, change your signs. And in this one, everything cancels, which means your remainder is 0. So you'd say, in my math lab, if they have this remainder box, you'd put a 0 up there. If they don't have the remainder box, you'd just put x plus 7. Okay, let's do another one. 3x minus 2. Now, my polynomial that I'm dividing into is not in the correct order, so I have to rewrite it and put the highest power first. And write it in descending order. So what is 6x cubed first term divided by first term? That becomes my first term in the quotient. And then I'm taking 2x squared times 3x minus 2, and I'm going to write that right here under my 6x cubed, and then I have minus 4x squared. But again, like I said before, we're subtracting, so change those signs. So now I have 3x, I forgot my squared on that, minus 5x. Okay? So now what is 3x squared divided by 3x? That's x. What's x times 3x minus 2? 3x squared minus 2x, subtracting. So I change my signs. And now I have a negative 3x plus 4. So it's negative 3x divided by 3x. That's negative 1. And then negative 1 times 3x minus 2. Subtracting and changing my signs. I didn't pick the new color. I have a remainder of 2. So the 2 goes over my 3x minus 2. Okay? All right. So now I have 3x squared minus 2x divided into 6x to the 4th plus 5x cubed plus 3x minus 5. And we're going to do the same thing. The first term divided by the first term gives us 2x squared. And then we take that term in the quotient times the 3x squared minus 2x. Excuse me. That gives us 6x to the 4th minus 4x cubed, but we're subtracting, so we need to change our signs here. So now I have 9x cubed plus 3x is my next term. So what is 9x cubed divided by 3x squared? So that goes up top as part of my quotient. And then what is 3x times 3x squared minus 2x? So that gives me 9x cubed minus 6x squared. You notice I didn't write it under the 3x because it's a different power, so I can't add it to the 3x. Changing my signs, my 9x cubes cancel just like those did. So I have 6x squared plus 3x and bring down my minus 5. 6x squared divided by 3x squared gives us 2, and 2 times 3x squared minus 2x gives us 6x squared. I forgot to put my plus 2 up top. Okay, minus 4x, subtract, so change my signs. And I'm left with 7x minus 5. Because x is a smaller power than x squared, that is actually your remainder. Okay, I'm going to write that. Instead of up there, I'm just going to write the answer down here. Okay? That's long division. Next is synthetic division, which is just a shortened way to do long division. Again, you need those polynomials in descending order. You need to remember to put a 0 for any missing power of x. On this last problem where we was missing the x squared here, we would have put a 0 for that place. So you start with if what you're dividing by, x plus 2 will equal to 0, what would x equal? When you subtract 2 from both sides, you get x equals -2. So that's the number that goes outside. Your coefficients go inside, so I have x cubed. The next term down would be x squared, x, and no x. Remember, if you're missing a power, you have to put a 0 in its place, okay? Your first number just comes down, you do nothing with it, and then you multiply times the -2 and write it under the next term. Add, multiply, add, multiply, add. So since we started with x cubed, our solution starts with x squared, because you can only do synthetic division when you're dividing by x plus or minus a number. So this becomes 5x squared. Next we have the x, and then the constant term, and then last is the remainder. Okay? Now when they give you the number to use, instead of saying x plus 2, like they say f of 2, and then they say the remainder theorem, you don't do the opposite. You're just going to use 2. And my numbers are 1, -4, 5, and 3. Bring down your first number again. Multiply, add, multiply, add, multiply, add. Your remainder is always this last number, so therefore f of 2 equals 5. Okay? Now in this one, they give us a 0, so we're going to use our synthetic division in 3. And see what we can break this into. And then we multiply. Now, since they told us that's a 0, if we don't get a remainder of 0, then we've done something wrong. So now I have 2x squared plus 3x minus 2 equals 0. Okay? I want to see if that'll factor. So 2 times 2 equals 4. Are there factors of 4? Whose difference, because this is a minus, is 3. Yeah, 1 and 4. So I'm going to change this to 2x squared. Now since I want a plus 3x, my 1 is negative, my 4 is positive. Group. In the first 2, I have an x in common. In the second 2, I have a 2 in common. Now I have my 2x minus 1 in common, and I'm left with x plus 2. Excuse me, and according to the zero product property, I said each one equal to 0. And solve for x. So I have the 3 that they gave me, the -2, and the positive 1/2 as my zeros. And that is the end of section 3.3.